Hi everybody, I'm back again. I'm Dee, the Oriental practitioner. I'm not a medical doctor. I think you heard it million times by now. Now, a lot of people, especially women, they ask me if I could talk about osteoporosis and link it between the Oriental and the Western. And as I said to you, always when we talk to you in a question and answer to make it very easy for you to understand. Number one, we define osteoporosis. The other name for it is a brittle bone. Now, what is osteoporosis? Is the decline of the calcium in the bone. The bone become thin. Now, the bone become thin. What are the reasons? There are different reasons. Number one, with the aging process, the brittle bone will take place in your body with the aging process. This is a fact. And number two, from Oriental perspective, as more you urinate, as more your body is getting rid of the nutrients. This means with this process, the body is losing the calcium, the potassium, the magnesium, the sodium. These are very vital substances for the bone density. This means as more you urinate, as more the body lose the nutrients, and especially if your urine pale, colorless, odorless like water from the tap. This means another reason for it, weakness in the back. As weaker your back, as weaker your core. Why? Because the urinary bladder there store the urine, and the kidney in the back here to filter the fluid for you. If the kidney is weak, if the core is weak, this is another reason for frequent urination. Weak circulation. If you have weak circulation, also it will affect, because the circulation is not pushing up, like if you have piles, hemorrhoids, cellulitis, puffy ankle, varicose veins, all these factors will contribute. Why? Because the circulation related to the heart, the fluid filtering related to the kidney. Thus explain why the fluid should be filtered before enter the blood. Thus explain why if we have a kidney failure, we have heart failure from a Western perspective, and if we have heart failure, we have a kidney failure. As we said, the last reason which causes osteoporosis, the last is about if the person has a shock. The shock will suspend the kidney energy. The kidney energy will collapse. The kidney no longer able to hold the fluid. I give you this basic and simple example. If you have an interview and you are nervous, what happened? You start to run to the loo. Most of the time you start to run to the loo. If you didn't run to the loo, you start to sweat. This means either way, the body is losing its own fluid, is losing its own substances. This is the relation between the kidney and the skin from Western perspective. This is the relation. The kidney, and from Oriental, the lungs open into the skin. That's explain why always if we have asthma, we have eczema, psoriasis, acne, dermatitis. If there is too much heat in the body, this heat goes down to blood level, it will affect the skin. This means when the weather is cold, the skin pores will close to preserve heat. When the weather is hot, the other way around, the skin they open to allow the sweating process. This means if the person, especially women, in the menopausal symptoms, part of it is the heat, hot flushes, sweating. This is another reason it will add to the brittle bone. If there is a sweating in one hand, and if there is frequent urination in the other hand, it will add to the reason for the brittle bone. Now, in the next DVD, we explain to you the cause, we explain to you the reason, also about diet. A diet. As more protein you have, as harder the kidney work become. As more potassium you have, as harder the kidney work become. Now, and the body start to attack itself, and the skeletal, it will start to attack itself and start to take from its own nutrients, especially the calcium, which affect the bone density. Now, to make it simple, very quickly, we said if you drink milk, you need the banana, the balance between yin and yang. If you have only dairy product, you'll have phlegm, mucus, damp, sinus, headache, vertigo, migraine, everything is blocked. If you have only banana, you will have constipation. Your urine will be yellow, scanty, because you are putting the kidney under pressure. This is all about the balance. We explain to you the cause, the reason, and in the next video, YouTube, I will explain to you how you help the osteoporosis. Now, big kisses, please share and subscribe to the General Oriental Practitioner. Thank you so much. Bye.